Assalamualaikum. So today I'm going to do kebabs on tawa kebabs. So for that I've taken about half a kilo of mincemeat. It is a very simple recipe which I've always used it, especially when I've got some guests coming around. I've also got in this plate the spice plate, so the normal spices I use, which is the salt, half a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon I've kept it as chili because I need a little bit of chili in the kebabs, and I've also got half a teaspoon of haldi or turmeric, 1 teaspoon of jeera, and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. I've got, with the fresh herbs, I've got the coriander leaves, I've got the 1 green chili. As I said, I wanted to just make sure that there's a little bit of heat in the kebabs, 1 onion, about 5 to 6 flakes of garlic, and 1 ginger, which is about 2 inch in size. I've also got some wooden sticks so that I can give it a twist. What I will be doing is that I'll be taking this mince and these fresh ingredients, and I'll be putting them slowly through this blender and blending them through with these spices. The reason behind that is that generally people need the kebab having all the flavor in it, and they usually do it, separately. They do the wet ingredients and then the dry ingredients and then mix them together. I'll do it a different way. What I'll do is that I'll take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of the onion, because the onion will give it enough water to blend it in my blender. And I've noticed that it's much quicker. So let's get this blended and I'll come back once it's ready. So my mincemeat has come back and you can see how it looks like. I've actually changed the bowl as well. I mixed it with hand as well, and I had to add a little bit of oil because my mincemeat was very dry, so it didn't have any oil or any fat in it. So I had to add a little bit of olive oil just so that it can help the meat to work through. Now I've rested the meat for 20 minutes just so that all the spices do work in it properly and that the meat gets enough time for resting. After resting it 10 minutes, I've now got my skewers ready, and what I'll do is that I will now put a little bit of the meat on the skewer and keep them ready and making them look like a kebab. So I'll do one and I'll show you the rest. So there's the first one. What I did was just that I made a ball and then I put it on the skewer, and then I rubbed it with my hands. So I rubbed it like that with both my hands, only because the skewer is very thin. I'm actually not going to fry them. I'm actually going to put it in the oven. That's the reason why I've got a parchment paper ready here, so that we can complete all the kebabs at one go and then put them in the oven. Let me just complete them and then I'll show you how we put them in the oven. So here I have now transferred from the cutting board to the baking tray my kebabs, which are already put on the skewers. And as I said, I did mention it's going to be tawa kebabs, but I thought of going a little healthier on this one. So what I decided is that let's go to grill them instead of frying them. So let's grill these out. I'm looking at about half an hour, but we'll check when they are done. So my oven is preheated at 180 degrees. We'll put these ones in to start cooking the process. So here my kebabs have just come out of the oven and I've cooled them out. I'll now start showing you how we'll present. So here my kebabs are ready, and I've already opened one to show you how it will look like. So this is how it's cooked from inside, very well done. What I've also done is that I've also made a chutney, and this chutney I've just made by taking in tomato, garlic, 1 or 2 flakes, green chili and coriander, and I blitzed it in my blender. After that I add a little bit of sugar and salt, and that's about it. So that's how I will be serving mine. I hope you liked my skewered kebabs or my kebabs. Please like my channel, subscribe to it, and please share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll meet again with another new recipe.